Hello, welcome in the new video, new part, with a new point. The strange case of Britain. Till here, you have understand the unification of Germany and how the Italy unified. In this part, you are going to see the unification of Britain, how it taken place. That we are going to see. Here you are looking the map. In the map, this is the island country. So Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. These are the part of the Great Britain. About these we are going to see in this part. Here we are looking the composition of England or Britain. The same map you have seen on the earlier slide also. Scotland, England, then Wales and Northern Ireland. Here three terms are used about this geography. That is British Isles. When British Isles are referred, that time all these islands are part of the British Isles. When British Isles will be referred, it means these all islands are there. Then another term is here, Great Britain. In the Great Britain, Scotland, Wales and England, these are the part of the Great Britain. This comprise as the Great Britain. Then United Kingdom. In United Kingdom, the Scotland, Wales, England and Northern Ireland. When these four are together, that time it referred as the United Kingdom. So this is the composition of the island country, that is the United Kingdom or the Great Britain. About this, about their composition, how it formed, how they changed their polity, how England became the dominant on these islands, that all in detail in this part we are going to see. The strange case of Britain. Why this is called strange, we will see here. Why it is not common. The model of the nation or the nation state, some scholars have argued, is a Great Britain. In Great Britain, the formation of nation state was not the result of sudden upheaval or revolutions. When the Great Britain formed, it is not the result of the sudden upheavals or the revolutions. Many revolutions were not there, upheavals not there, but some difficulties were there. That what difficulties, that also we will see. It was the result of long drawn out process. This is the result of long drawn out process. The long period went to take place this Great Britain or the Britain as a nation. No British nation prior in the 18th century. Prior of the 18th century, there was no a particular British nation. The island states were lied. Four were different from each other. The British Isles consisted of four main ethnic groups. The British Islands were consisted of four ethnic groups. Ethnic groups, the meaning is given in your book also. You can see ethnic means relates to a common racial, tribal or cultural origin. There is something common. Maybe it is racial, tribal or cultural origin or background that a community identifies with or claim. Something common is there, that is called ethnic regions. Which ethnic regions were there? English, Welsh, Scottish and Irish. These four ethnic groups were there. All of these ethnic groups had their own cultural and political traditions. These all four groups were having separate their own cultural and political traditions. They were living in their way. But as the English nation steadily grew in the wealth, importance of power, it was able to extend its influence. The British, the England group, the English group became dominant because they were busy, most were busy in the trade with the imperialism or with the colonization. This group collected money and wealth. So this wealth helped them to extend the power on the other islands. In this way, the English started to extend their dominance on the other islands. Karakai seized the power from the monarchy in 1688. It was the time of 17th century. Before the French Revolution, you can look here the time. It is showing the changes that taken place in England before the French Revolution also. The English Parliament, which had seized the power from the monarchy in 1688 at the end of the protracted long time conflict, was the instrument through which a nation state with England at its center came to be forged. So in this way, England became center and formed the nation state. The power by king is given up in the hand of parliament. And the nominal king and queen remain in the England. In this way, the England is formed in this Britain case. Now here see about the Scotland. What happened? Why the Scotland came with the England? How the other regions also composed part of the Britain? We'll see. The Act of Union between England and Scotland. The act is taken place. Agreement is taken place in the 1707. Through this act, England and Scotland came together. This act is called the Act of Union between England and Scotland. The formation of through this here is the formation of United Kingdom of Great Britain. Through this act, the United Kingdom of Great Britain is formed. I hope you are understanding how the changes are taking place on about the Britain. United Kingdom of Great Britain meant in effect what happening? England was able to impose. England became able to impose its influence on the Scotland. The British Parliament was henceforth dominated by the English members. In the British Parliament, the English members were dominating or more in number. So whenever they are passing any act, it was in favor of the Britain, in favor of the England. In this way, the Scotland lost its identity, its culture, its political identity. Scotland's distinctive culture and political institutions were suppressed. Scotland's distinctive culture and political institutions were systematically suppressed. The Catholic clan and the inhabitant of Scottish Highland suffered terrible repression whenever they attempted to assert their independence. The England was dominating of the Protestants. They were in favor of the Protestants. Here are two groups in the Christianity, Catholic and Protestants. The Catholic clans suffered terrible suppressions if they tried to get independence from the England. What suppressions were happened with the Scot, we see. The Scottish Highlanders were forbidden to speak their Gaelic language. Their local language was forbidden to speak. English was imposed on them, or wear their national dress. They were not allowed to wear their national dress, and large numbers were forcibly driven out by their homeland. Many people lost or driven by the England from their own land, from their motherland. Now the next island, that is the Ireland. What happened with the Ireland we will see here. Ireland suffered a similar fate. What fate was suffered by the Scotland, the same fate came in the part of the Ireland also. That is why it said Ireland suffered same fate. It was a country deeply divided between Catholics and Protestants. The country Ireland was divided in the two groups, that's where the Catholics and the Protestants. Catholic and Protestants, who were they? I have already said to you. These are the two groups in the Christianity. So The Ireland was divided in the Catholics and Protestant. The English helped to the Protestants. English always helping to the Protestant because in England also the most population was belongs from the Protestant. That is why they were helping to the Protestant. The English helped the Protestants of Ireland to establish their dominance over a largely Catholic country. Catholic revolts against British dominance were suppressed. If Catholic are making any revolt against of the British, it's were suppressed. After failed revolt led by Ulfton, the Ulfton belonged from the Catholic group. He revolted, but his revolt failed. Revolt failed, led by Ulfton and his United Irishmen, that is 1798. Ireland was forcibly incorporated into the United Kingdom in 1801. After the failure of this revolt, the Ireland was incorporated, made the part of the United Kingdom in the 1801. So in this way, the United Kingdom was formed through the different struggles, different separations, but it took long time. 100 years went to form it, to make it. A new British nation. Already we have seen the British Islands are different ethnic groups, how they became a new part of the new British nation. For it, some identity were needing. What efforts were taken by the England? We'll see here. The symbols of the New Britain. They adopted the new symbols to make a new nation. A new Britain nation was forged through the propagation of a dominant English culture. The English culture was dominated in this symbol also. The symbols of the New Britain. The British flag, Union Jack. In the earlier map, the first slide map which is shown, that is the Union Jack. The flag is there. The national anthem, God Save Our Noble King. They adopted new national anthem which was saying God Save Our Noble King. Then the English language. The national language is adopted as the English language. The English language were actively promoted and the older nation survived only as subordinate partners in this union. In this way, the unification of Britain is taken place. We have seen the clashes were there, the suppressions were there, revolts also there, but it were not sudden. Long driven process this was. That is why this was called the strange case of Britain. So till here, in this point, you have studied the unification of Germany, Italy and Great Britain. I hope you understand all these unifications of the different nations. In the next video, we will learn about the visualizing a nation, how the nation is presented.